am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
This one dedicated to our...
Yes, it's finally here. The Russie's Brosis Foundation presents the official groundbreaking of the Colin Miller Sports Complex on Friday, December the 16th, 2022. Let's come meet and greet the barbecue session at the auditorium. On Saturday, December the 17th, 2022, the official groundbreaking ceremony. And don't forget the doubleheader football match between the Colin Miller International versus Emerson D. Henry Russie's All-Stars. It's a family affair. Food and refreshment on sale. To miss is to diss. Russie's Brosis to the world.
All right. Good morning and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Man's Man. Yes, this is our first watch along for the World Cup. Iran versus England, or England versus Iran, whichever you want to put first. It's going to be a great one. We should be having former reggae boy Dane Richards joining us, and also Coach Huntley Swaby, the man from Manchester, who was down there at Homewood back in his days over in the States, doing a great job as a goalkeeping coach. And at some point during the stream today, we'll be having Freddie Butler also being a part of the stream. And you, our regular viewers and subscribers, will be a part of the show as well. You know that we will have a time for you to call in and share your thoughts. But first and foremost, let me say again, thanks to the sponsors of this video. The sponsors of this video, they are Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. Prestige Finance is located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica, and they're offering you loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. There's no processing fee and same-day processing. You can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. When you do, let them know that it is Man's Man from I Am Sure Sports who introduce you to that company, and they will just make things happen for you. Also to Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and they seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. And Launch Legacy, they will get your money to start working for you when you stop working for money. Just to give you some update, Montego Bay United, they defeated Arnett Gardens 2-1 in local JPL action. Cavaliers also had a 2-1 victory over Dumby Holden. Humble Lion, they lost 1-0. Yes, Humble Lion, they lost their game out there. They lost to Harborview at Effortville. We will see today's game. Mount Pleasant, yes, Mount Pleasant will be in action today. They go up against, just want to make sure that I get that one correct for you. Yes, well, and Falkland and Tivoli Gardens, they ended 2-2 in their game. That was a very good game of football. Out there, Chapelton Maroons, they also play today. Those are the Monday night fixtures for you. All right, so let me just get this for you. Just pull this up and let you know what is happening in local JPL action. For those of you who watched yesterday, the first game in the World Cup saw the host losing. They lost, yes, 2-0 to South American qualifiers, Ecuador. So Ecuador, their captain, they're scoring 2 goals as they defeated the host nation. Yes, they defeated the host nation, Qatar, by 2-0. All right, just see, making sure that we can get this going for you, give you some updates as to what happened yesterday in JPL action. Harborview, oh no, that was where am I? I'm all over the place. Where am I? Okay, there we go. All right, welcome to the channel. All who are on, big up Donovan. England really start Harry Maguire. Yes. Big up Fresh God. I think I'm losing a couple of the scores from the game yesterday. Big up Fresh God in the building, but we'll give you present picture, Pastor, your pick and score. All right, so Mark Gaza, my pick and score is, I think this is going to be a 2-1 game. So let me give you the starting lineup, and then when our guests join, they will kind of break the game down for you. So we have the starting lineup here for you. So let's just put that up so you can see the starting lineup for both teams. No, you may not be familiar. See what the odds are on the game. The betting odds are. So there you go. So that is the starting lineup there for you. So England is starting with Pickford in goal, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, John Stones, Kieran Trippier. They have Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, Bukayo Saka, and Harry Kane. That is a 4-2-3-1 that they're set up in, but it could be a 4-3-3 as well, with Raheem Sterling and Bukayo Saka on either side of Harry Kane. For the Iran team, they have in goal Ali Reza, Biran Vand, Sadiq Moharami, Rusbe, Chesmi, Majid, Husseini, Milad, Mohammadi, Jahan Bash. He played in the Premier League, scored a goal of the season a couple of seasons ago. Noura Hali, Pura Liganji, Safi, Karimi, and Mehid Tarimi. That's the lineup for you for both teams. So should be a good game of football. This Iran team, I know many people don't expect a lot from them, but they are a good team, and I do expect them to make this one very difficult for the Englishmen today. So should be a very interesting game. Big up One Done. Yeah, man, up and running early. You understand me? Just share the stream, man. Phone over Sterling. Well, I think the coach is going with his. This is a team that he has used before, and I think that is what he has opted to do, to go with his familiar face. Peso, big up Peso in the building. People, Peso get all the odds, you know. When Peso win, Peso don't give us any of the money, you know. He keeps all the money for himself. So I think this is going to end at 2-1. It's going to be close up to the end. It's going to be a 1-1 game, and I think somehow Hurricane is going to find a goal for England. I think England, they are prone to these defensive mistakes, and I think that will lead to a goal in this game. I think the Porterman will score for Iran. Mahidi Tarimi. I just feel like he's going to score. That's the number 9 for Iran. He plays for Porto, very good player, and I am expecting him to get one. You understand me, in this game? So I am going 2-1. So I'm expecting number 9 to score for Iran. And like I said, I think Hurricane is the person who is going to come out. Yeah. You know, and get the winner for England. So Pesa, you hear that, right? Big up Jason Guna. He says that football continues to move, but Southgate stands still. Also big up Champ Deck. Them say Foden has a slight injury, so them arrest him. Okay. Good to know that. Yeah, man, big up Fresh God. Fresh God, can you give me all the scores for the JPL? Well, I gave out all of those scores, but Mount Pleasant playing today and Chapelton Maroons. I think Chapelton Maroons going up against Waterhouse, and Mount Pleasant, I think they're going up against Portmore. Believe it is. Right? So, Maguire's never had a good game in his life. Not even at basic school. I don't believe so. No, man. Come on, man. Don't. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Hey, we have to be a little bit more objective when we discuss the football. All right, you know. Yeah, so let me see if we can get our guest on. And we should be go. Let's get some score prediction from you. What are your score predictions, people? If all of us are honest, right, we can write down our picks and see who gets the most picks right. Yeah, Mullines 1, Veer 0, Falkland 2, Tivoli 2, Harbourview 1, Humble Lions 0, Cavaliers 2, Dumbeholder 0. Big up Peso, keeping us up to date. With on the bench for England, we have Nick Pope, Aaron Ramsey. You know what the bench is. We don't even need to have to go through that, but we can give it that if you need to see. All right, King Jav and I agree that England 2-1. Jason Guna has a 1-1 scoreline. Whoa. Mark Gaza says England 2, Harry Kane, Harry Shame, and Jude Bellingham. He has to score. That's interesting. That's interesting. We will see. We will see. All right, so that's your starting lineup right there. So on bench for England, you have manager Gareth Southgate, Aaron Ramsdale, the Arsenal man, Nick Pope, Benjamin White, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Cody Connor, Kyle Walker, Eric Dyer, Calvin Phillips, James Maddison, who I think should have started over Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Jordan Henderson, Marcus Rashford, Callum Wilson, Jack Grealish, and Phil Foden. This will be an interesting one. Those are on the bench. The average age, you can see again, like yesterday, the younger team in terms of average age won, and the age gap between these two are also similar. You can see the first 11, the average age for Iran is 29.4. The average age for England is 26.6, which they say that is the age bracket you want to be in if you stand a chance of winning the World Cup. So it is interesting looking at that as well. Big up Chris Smith for joining, also Duckland as well. Remember, once you come on, you hit the like button and also give your score prediction. Right? One down says England 2, England 3, Hurricane hat-trick. Chris says Iran a win. One love. All right. Everybody need to listen. You need to really write down your scores, you know. And if you really, we could do something at the end, but it's just that we're not able to keep track of all the scores. And you know, so some people now I'm gonna be honest, you know. And we could give away something, you know. Yeah, we could give something, but some persons are not going to be honest. That is the thing. You understand me? By the time they send in the results, they'll give different results and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. But England, I think this is a good starting 11 for England. I don't know. He has to start Harry Kane. Harry Maguire, because Harry Maguire has been a regular part of Southgate's team. But I know Jason Good. Let me hear what Jason Good said. Foden. Rob, I hear that somebody said that Foden has a slight injury, and that could be it. Why he's not starting. Southgate fall into the who I trust versus who actually playing well. That happens to many coaches. That coach more than 2 international tournament. Yet, you know, that's a very good point you're making, because sometimes the coaches go with who they trust, which is important, but I can understand people having a difficulty with it. But, I mean, Sterling has not been on form for Chelsea. But is that down to Sterling or is it down to Chelsea? And if when he plays at the national team, he plays well, shouldn't he then still play? Right? So because he's playing well, shouldn't he when he plays for the country, he plays well. So shouldn't he play? Though his form at Chelsea has been woefully off, but I think Maddison should have started over Mount. Yeah, you understand me? That's the one thing I agree with. But I don't see outside of Maddison. I don't see who else, because Maddison has been doing really, really well. All right, we have our first guest trying to connect. Let's see if he'll be able to sort this out. So, no, his camera is not on yet. So we're going to try and see if we can get that sorted out, and then we will have him on. And this is Mr. Huntley Swaby. Like I said, we have Dane Richards, who also will be joining us at some point for this stream to give us his thoughts. But we see Coach Huntley Swaby trying to get on. Seem to be having some difficulty with his gadget, but let's see if he can get it sorted out, and then we'll have him on. Those are the odds on England winning. Let me see. I don't know who will win. I don't know how these odds thing going up, so. All right, so it's about to start, people. All right. So, big game, first game of the morning. Got some predictions. Let's see who is going to win in terms of their picks for this game. Should be a good one. Like I said, I think this Iran team is one of those teams from, what you call it, the Gulf State team that I think is going to Gulf nations. I think they are going to do very, very well. And this will not be an easy game for England. I think it's going to be a close game, but pitch looks like in immaculate condition. Seem to be a packed stadium, so no spectator issues here in Qatar. In terms of attendance, that many people suspected that this World Cup would not be properly attended. It will be interesting to see how, there are fans who travel with the English team. They call them hooligans. It will be interesting to see how they operate in Qatar, when I guess a lot of the things that allows you to be a hooligan, they are not allowed in the. I see. Rob Smith is saying that the game will draw. Okay, Rob, hear you. Rob is saying that the game will draw. All right. who want to pick who's scoring the first goal of this game? Who is scoring the first goal? Will there be a first half goal in this one? Kane, all right. So hooligans are go call today. They're usually filled with liquid courage. All right. Yeah. I see. I think Saka is going to be the man for England. Think he's going to be. I think Taremi, I think his name is pronounced, from Iran, he's going to score for Iran in this game. Think he's going to score. And Saka is going to be man of the match. You mean Jason Guna? He's going to be man of the match, definitely. He's going to be man of the match. Taremi. All right. Thank you, sir. Taremi. Madison is injured? Really? Special edition. Oh. This is a special edition. Long time, man. Bless up. Good to see you on the stream. I know you're watching the great Patrick Mahomes at them last night again. Who can stop Mahomes? Greatest of all time. All right. CC says Jude Bellingham scoring first. Let's see. Big up CC. Boy, I mean, some people are at work and they can only follow up the Carlos Queiroz is the coach for Iran. Mahomes is the future GOAT, you know. All right, so we have our first Mr. Huntley Swaby. Welcome.
Mr. Management, my apologies to you and the audience. My laptop decided to go on a fritz this morning, so I had to make some adjustment and get a different laptop. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Apologies. Yeah, the game has started. Are you watching? You seeing it?
Yeah, man. It's here. I'm taking a glimpse onto it here.
Okay. So we just watch, and as you see, you can make your comments as you observe what's going on. But what are your expectations in terms of who you expect to win this one?
I expect England to win. Somehow I think England will find a way to get the result because history shows that when you win your first game in the World Cup, it's over 80% chance that you're going to make it to the next round. So you want to get that first win in, no matter how it is, even if you have to scrape through, right? But I think England should win this game.
Yeah. Like the starting lineup?
Yes. You got to also remember that the first game in this World Cup is going to be very tricky because the team hadn't have as much time as previous World Cup to really settle in and work out bugs and kinks that they would find. So, it's could be tricky, right? Different players at different forms, but I think England will use experience, pace, and outlast this Iran team.
All right. All right. Somebody says Hurricane scoring in the first 10 minutes.
Undoubted.
All right. All right. What minute are you at? You see, it's a corner for England.
Almost 3 minutes now. Where are you?
I'm at the corner for England.
Yeah, I'm past the corner right now. They're showing the replays of the corner.
Okay. All right.
So I'm a couple seconds in front of
Ahead.
you.
Yeah.
So I try not to react too soon if something dramatic.
No, man. It's fine, man. It's fine, man. You can react because some of the persons on the stream they're ahead of me as well.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that Harry Maguire should not have started.
I don't think he deserved to start also, but they can take a chance against supposed to be a lesser opponent. If he messes up now, then the criticism are gonna come flying in.
Yeah, man. And I know your team also played in the EN. Is it ENCL?
The ECLL. The ECNL.
The ECNL.
Yes. The Elite Club National League.
Okay. Elite Club National League. Yeah, yes. And you played a game over the weekend.
We played an event, a showcase event down in Richmond, Virginia. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Came back last night, long trip, but it is what it is.
Team did well?
No, this is a brand new team that I took over U17s. Lost the first game, draw the second game, lost the third game. Keeper picked up a silly booking the last 10 minutes, and in yesterday's game, end up losing 3-0.
Okay.
Because the next keeper, we have two keepers. One been hurt for about 3 weeks now, so he couldn't travel. So the first choice made a silly error. They're young, still 17. They made a silly error and got a red. They score from the red penalty, and then it was just tumbling after that. But it was a good weekend. We each game we played better because our league really starts in 2.5 weeks. So, we're using these games, although they're showcases, we use them as some preparation also. This weekend also we go down to New Jersey for 3 more games. So we're still using them as preparation.
Okay, awesome. Fresh God welcoming you to I Am Sure Sports,
Fresh God.
You have to tell him that you're a regular, You just don't always show your face.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Not because I don't comment all the time, but I'm here. I'm watching the program every chance I get.
Yeah, it seemed like Iran playing a low block because they're playing one forward, so they're just sitting. They're giving up a lot of possession to England.
Yes.
England playing like some high line, so Iran has not really done anything so far in this game. It has been all England in terms of possession.
And I'm thinking that could be a detriment long term if England don't get one early. We know not to pick on him, but we know Maguire is prone for a mistake, right? And that could happen. But England control the game right now.
Yeah. I think Iran will probably trying to do this to catch them on the counter.
Absolutely.
So they can get,
Absolutely.
But I think the team that is without the ball normally uses up a lot more energy when you play this sort of formation.
Yes. But I'm pretty sure they have a plan in place where they're gonna target, Oh. Wow. a good chance by England just now. Ball came across the box. You'll see it in like 2-3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as we were saying before, when you have a team playing a low block like this, there is a plan to try and get at least 1 or 2 quality chances. And in most games, it happens. In most games, you will get that 1 or 2 chances. You just gotta, be clinical enough to put them away.
Yeah.
I think your boy Saka is gonna have a big part to play in this game today.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the players who going to come out of this World Cup. Like I said it last night, like I think probably one of the reasons why he has not signed a new Arsenal contract is that he's going to perform at this World Cup. And that is probably going to lead to him, demanding more, because more teams would be like basically seeking a contract from him. Basically, so that may increase his value and may cause Arsenal to have to pay him more money after this World Cup. That's my thought.
I like his confidence because I know he's betting on himself. He's not just, signing a contract to secure his future or to just, say, hey, I have a contract. He's going to bet on himself. And nevertheless, whether he has a great World Cup or, hoping that he has a great World Cup, he doesn't have a great World Cup, he's still going to get, big bucks, But I like his confidence going in and say, hey, I'm going to bet on myself to maximize my next contract. And that's, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
It's just like the basketballer who doesn't re-sign with a team to be a free agent.
Yeah.
And just plays, such a season that play the market basically.
Play the market. Nothing is wrong with that, my brother. I fully agree with a player banking on yourself. Bank on yourself. Listen, the club knows how good you are. Right? We all see you and admire and know how good you are. Right? So that's what you have shown so far. You have a dollar amount, right? But right now, for him to go out and say, no, hey, I'm gonna bank on me having a good World Cup, all right, to maximize the next contract. That's to me, that shows pure quality and character because he has belief in himself.
Yeah, there seemed to be an injury here to the Iran goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think it's more posturing still, just to because he didn't. I've seen the highlight a couple of times. It wasn't.
Well, there's blood.
There's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I didn't see that.
Yeah, so there seems to be like blood and all of that. So
maybe when they,
I think he collided with his player.
I saw the collision, but I didn't see the blood. Maybe when they pan to the blood, I was talking to you and staring at the camera, so that maybe so I didn't see the blood.
So and there are 5 substitutions in this World Cup. And I think also allow one for like head collision that don't count in it as well.
Yes.
So that I see like the substitute getting prepared.
It's just all a part of being modern.
Well, it don't look like he's going to continue though.
I don't know.
It seems like it is serious.
Yes. Sorry about that.
I think you're going to have to turn. You can mute. If you have to take the call, you can mute on your. I can mute you. Yeah, so you can. Where you get that from, Duckland, about Saka to Man U? That ain't gonna happen, man. Saka. Why would Saka leave Arsenal to go to Man U? Yeah. I think the volume, you have to just turn down the volume a little bit because it's coming through on the stream.
You see the bled through?
Not the phone. I think whatever you're watching.
All right, cool. No problem.
Just a little bit more.
No problem. I got it done.
All right. So the keeper look like he's going to be okay.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I have someone coming over to the house.
Yeah, man. So it looks like
Sorry about that.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's good now. I don't know. It look like this is serious, though.
No, I think they're just gonna change his jersey. I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Okay.
So they're changing his shirt. The backup is ready to come on, but I don't think they want to risk it yet. But it's a nose. I think it's a bloody nose. It's a bloody nose. Yeah, so they changed his shirt. He's all cleaned up. They're gonna continue.
I wonder when these international teams go to games, how many additional kits they bring for a situation like this. Like, do you bring one extra set of gears?
I think they probably do. Because I know when you play in a cold climate, they always try to have you change your shirt at halftime.
Okay.
Just to give you a little fresh, Yeah, he's back up. He's gonna continue.
Okay. Yeah, slab of 14. You can't keeper is one of the things that you don't want to just change, because that take away the confidence in your back line and all of that. You don't want to substitute your keeper, especially so early in the game.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
No matter how good the backup is, even if the backup was the previous number one, it's a working unit.
Yeah.
Like a working unit. Yep, he's down again. I think he's having some issues breathing, so no, they're gonna substitute him. Yeah, I think he's having some issues breathing. He just signaled to the bench that he has to come off. It's such is life. You work so hard to get to there, and
you can imagine, man.
Get to the big dance, and a collision. Because at first, like I said to you, I didn't see it as any big thing until you said they were blood, because I didn't see the blood.
It's just like, at least he got an opportunity to be in the game. To think about like the Benzema and Kuku, these guys who Benzema didn't make the last World Cup because of issues with the coach.
Yeah.
Get to this one when you have just won the Ballon d'Or, and
think about that.
Yeah,
It's easy to say, by you and I from the outside, but think about it. Saturday, when I heard Saturday, I was sad for him.
Yeah.
I was sad for him because he had done so much in his career, and also he had never been appreciated
in France, because
yes.
he has struggled to get into the France team, and here it is finally. You get to go to the World Cup, and man, tough.
And you get a chance to lead them, because he was going to be their talisman with all the injuries that they had coming into the World Cup. He was going to be the guy to say, hey, you know what, we can pin our hopes on this fellow. And you and I know that he always rises to the
occasion,
level and the occasion constantly. And I was reading something that Deschamps said, he feels so sad. He feels so sad for him. But listen, we're gonna have him again for at least another 2 years, so we can enjoy him playing in La Liga and the Champions League. Hopefully he stays injury free and he can give us some quality like he had done the last 10 years. But also, you would think about this from a tactical standpoint. Also, man, this little break
helps Iran.
Yes, helps Iran because they were under the cosh just now.
Yes. That's it. It gives them some. Still, though it's early in the game, it really gives them some time to like I say, probably for the coach to give instruction.
Yep.
As well, and probably talk about the shape and all of those things. And now that they have probably seen what England is doing, the coach probably would have made some tactical, maybe a little tactical adjustment in terms of how they play the lines. No, it won't count as one of the 5 substitution because it is a head injury, so they don't count the head injuries as one. So they still have 5 substitutions. Stefan, right?
Now, as we talk about it, you can see the Iran team now is stepping out even higher now.
You realize that they're pressing higher up the pitch.
Yeah,
look, almost like they're using a front 3 to do the press now. Look.
Yes.
Yeah, see? And yeah.
Much braver on the ball now. Getting passes in the England final third. So
See, so you can see that they use the time to make some sort of adjustment.
Yes. Like I said, man, I have someone coming over just to do something. So when he gets here, I'll just check off for a second. I'll be watching and listening still.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I'll come right back.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's right. When the keeper was down at first, and I said to you, this could be applied just to get them, settled again.
And to reshape, yeah.
But like I said, I didn't see the bloody nose until you said it,
Yeah.
Because, most coaches use that ploy. You're under cosh for the first 10 minutes. A player goes down, you get out there, you get some information to your players, you get them refocused, reorganized, see where you can get
and early in the game, you also get to see what the opponent is doing.
Exactly.
As a coach.
Yeah. So when you get to the first 15 minutes, the patterns start to develop,
Exactly. You start seeing, you see a couple sequences in terms of what they're doing on a consistent basis. Okay, no, here is how we counter that.
Exactly.
Morning, Rajic Sharp. So it's still 0-0. Probably around 10 minutes because with that break, we're probably going to get a lot of time added on at the end of the half. I'm here with
10.
Former Homewood goalkeeper and big coach in the USA, Huntley Swaby. Junior, not senior, so there's a next one.
Yes. No, there's next 2.
2?
Yes. My son is the 3rd.
Oh. So you're applying a little bit of pressure.
Yes. Even right now, when you watch, I say I'm a little bit further ahead of you. But even now, the confrontation line is even higher.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. They were giving them too much respect and time on the ball.
Yeah, man. And dropping way off, man. You have to challenge them.
Probably have to play mid block instead of low block.
Yes.
And confront in the middle third.
I think that's the approach now. Instead of going for that low block where they started out with, they're going for a mid block right now and stepping. And every chance they get to and if you watch, they're trying to force the play towards
the left.
Towards the left, which is who's that? Who's that?
Over there, Shaw is over there, and Sterling on that side.
They're trying to force it towards the left centre back. Who's the left centre back?
Maguire.
Exactly.
So I tell people that sometimes you have to give up possession. You punt the ball. Sometimes you have to know where you punt it. You punt it to like Maguire's side, and then you counter press. In that zone.
Again, watch. Still pushing it back towards him again. And you know what happens though? As a player, you know that's happening and they're targeting you. You either have to step up now or you're going to wilt under the pressure.
Okay, Ron Smith is asking for some ball-to-ball coverage. All right. So, Ron, let me do that just for you, You understand me? Iran with a throw-in. Down the right side, ball thrown upfield. One in defense by Harry Maguire. Maguire all the way back to Pickford in goal for England. Pickford to Ben Stone. Stone back to Pickford. It's trying to build up the play. Pickford goes long. This time looking for Raheem Sterling. Seemed to have tumbled over. Referee says it's an offside. Would have been a foul on the play. We're in the 25th minute of the game. We suspect that there's around 10 minutes that probably will be added on for stoppages. Maguire heading this one to Declan Rice. Foul for England again. Yellow card issued here. To number 7 for Iran, and if that is looked at on the replay, it could be red carded.
Yeah.
Don't know if VAR will do anything. Jahan Bash, a man who played in the Premier League a few seasons ago. Here is Declan Rice to Kieran Trippier. Trippier here. That could be a next yellow card. Foul on the play. Free kick to England midway the Iranians half on the right side of the field. See, Trippier seems to be the man standing over this one for England. Plays it to Harry Kane, well defended by Iran, but Saka winning it. But Iran in possession. England winning it back. Pressing real high up the pitch. Throw in. Iranian looking to buy a foul right there. Taremi. No foul, says the referee. Stone. Shaw was it for England. Stone coming out wide to Saka, the Arsenal man. Still Saka. Finding Bellingham to Trippier to Saka. Saka trying to beat a couple of players, not successfully doing so. Declan Rice standing firm. But it's a free kick, the referee says, for Iran. Not a lot happening in this one so far. And the Iranians are very smart. They are, every foul, they're taking some minutes off the clock by, staying on the ground and using up some time. Welcome to the stream, John Powell. You can see that it's not, what you call it, wasting time or managing the game.
I think that is more is managing the game. I think when you get to the second half, is more wasting time. The second half of the second half is mostly wasting time. Right now, they're managing the game right now.
Oh, first shot on target by Saka, easily handled by just cutting in inside and off the left, kicking that one, but feeble attempt that time, straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. No problems there. Ball thrown out by the keeper to the right. Here, Iran in possession inside the middle of the park. Still Iran making their way into England's territory. Won by Declan Rice to Pickford in goal. Pickford back to Rice. Rice coming further right to Trippier. Trippier heading it forward to Saka. Saka turning his man beautifully. And again, he's fouled. This could be another card. Referee says no card. Very good in terms of always has the skill, Saka, the Arsenal man, of using his body to turn players inside and out. Ball, free kick taken quickly by Trippier to Rice. Rice coming left to Luke Shaw of Manchester United. Shaw to his Manchester United teammate Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire with this long pass to Trippier. Trippier back to Stones. Stones to Maguire, to back to Stones.
England had a very good chance. I know you're a little bit behind, but they had a very good chance just now with Mount. Good combination play. The first time I've seen England move the ball this quickly. Yeah. I think that's that's what England needs to do. They got to move the ball to the lines quicker than how they're moving it. Because if they move it as slow as they're moving it right now, it's going to be way too easy for the Iranian team to get themselves set up every time behind the ball. Did you see the chance?
Yeah, no, not yet. Here, Sterling to Saka. Saka putting that one across. There you go. Mason Mount with that one. Firing it at the near post. Out of play. Good combination play, like you said. Ball played into Sterling. Sterling just playing it down the channel for Saka with a brilliant run. But good combination play. Quick movement of the ball and interchanging of position. Yeah, very good shot by Mount. Not able to get it on target, though.
I know. That's a foul. Whoa, the ref didn't call that. Again, just like you and I spoke about, the Iranian team is getting more and more confident in the game, pushing players forward. This presents a great opportunity for England if they can utilize that space that's being
that is left behind
yeah. And left in between the lines also. But like I said before, I think England need to move it even quicker.
Yeah. Ball with Trippier for England. Poor control in the middle of the park, but Bellingham, tackling referee says no foul on the play. Yeah. And here England break out of defense into the Iranians half. Here is England. Player slowing down the play right there. Poor play that was. Then he comes wide to Trippier, and Trippier plays it inside Kane with the header. Oh, cleared out by Iran to Bellingham. On the top of the box to Trippier here again. This is good play by Sterling. And knocked out, and it's a corner kick. Yes, it is. Corner kick for England. This is the second one of the game. This one from the right-hand side. The first one was from the left. But very good play by Sterling. You know what we call in Jamaica, salad in his man there. Getting inside the box, but good recovery by the Iranians.
Wow, you're going to see what happened just now. England hit the crossbar. The same corner.
Yes.
But at the same moment, no, Iran break on the counter-attack.
All right, so
and guess who is your boy?
Trippier with the corner on the bar. That when you see those headers, you must know it's Harry Maguire. Poor clearance there. Seem to have been Saka with the poor clearance. But ball won back by England. Working very hard is Saka, but it goes out for a throw.
I know you watched the game yesterday. I didn't get a chance to watch the game live. I watched it last night when I got home. And I know it's only the second game in the World Cup, but I saw something yesterday that I hope it's not the trend where the attackers 1v1 was very poor.
I think that is the 1v. Yeah, I think that, I mean.
Well, we can say it's good defending also.
Yeah, and then the Qatar team is not that good, and I don't think the Ecuador team didn't score a lot of goals in the South American qualifying. Yeah, but I don't like it. Yeah, that was Maguire. Mbappe with those 1-on-1, and you understand me, Harry Kane, you probably see something different.
Yeah, but even just now, you know, it's still the 1v1. Saka trying to do his thing, but the coverage and the traps, they're forcing him in on his right foot instead of putting him on the well, he can't get on his left foot, but I'm just saying that the 1v1s. Now again, Iran change it again and go back to a low block.
Yeah.
Golasso, England, Bellingham. Jude Bellingham scored. Again, go back to what we were saying before. Quick movement of the ball.
I think someone did say that Bellingham would get the first goal for England. Yep. Here is Maguire to Luke Shaw. Let's see if we can cover this one. Luke Shaw back to Maguire. Maguire to Stones back to Maguire. Maguire into Mount to Sterling to Shaw. Ball in the box. Bellingham with the header. Beautifully headed into the back of the net. Jude Bellingham on the big stage with the big goal gives England the lead. It is England 1, Iran 0. Jude Bellingham maximizing that cross ball coming in from Luke Shaw. Good build-up play from England. Nice ball played into the box. Well-directed header. Goalkeeper had no chance of saving that one.
No chance.
Uncontested header in the box. I mean, poor tracking and marking. You can there. Nobody in midfield following the runner, which allowed him to get that open header from 7 or so yards out, and he headed it home beautifully. England takes the lead. Ball coming off the underside of the bar into the back of the net.
Not a chance, but the ball was overplayed. Just like we were discussing, once Iran got a little bit braver and started coming out, those lines, those spaces in between the lines start opening up, and England had a little bit more time on the ball, and you could see how quickly they move the ball to the lines just now, in and out, to get that cross in. And obviously the center backs, you know, should have done better, but Jude Bellingham is a midfielder running out of midfield, should have been tracked by a midfielder.
Yeah, nobody tracking the runner.
Yeah.
Here is Kane playing this one through, overplayed by Kane, trying to find Mount. It goes out, goal kick for Iran. But beautiful, I mean, nice flight and pace on that ball by Luke Shaw. So it made the header even easier, but it's a very well executed header by Jude Bellingham. Away from the goalkeeper, I mean, beautiful header. The England fans are celebrating in the stands.
The good and bad thing about this is that it's great for England, but it's bad for Liverpool, because whatever Liverpool wanted to pay for him, that's going to go up another 20-25 million pounds.
Oh, I forget that you're a Liverpool man too, you know. I don't know. I hear that he wants to play for Arsenal, though.
That's it.
Or that is rumors.
That's just rumors. He wants to win things.
He wants to win things. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, man. But it's a good start for England. I know they can relax and control the game. You know?
Yeah. I don't trust this goalkeeper called Pickford. I think poor pass that time by Trippier, but won by Jude Bellingham in midfield. And playing it back to Trippier. Trippier to Stones. Looking very comfortable at centre back, the Man City man. Playing that one upfield. Headed on by Kane. Handled ball. Referee says ball handled. So kick for England. Welcome to the stream. Peebo Liverpool, bless up. AM Henry, bless up as well. And Chris Romans just joining in. People who are watching, please remember to hit the like button. For those of you who have not yet subscribed to the channel. Total reception, 7 for Sterling, 7 for Mount, 7 for Saka. So the ball being equally shared between that front three that is playing behind Harry Kane. 7 ball played into each of them. Bellingham again. Oh, good attempt on the pass there by Sterling. That one goes out, and it is a throw-in for Iran. Almost on the corner flag. People did say, Coach Swaby, that the climate would be a control. It don't seem like there is any problem. I don't see there has been no water break. It's not hot, you can tell. So it seemed to be like a lot of the stuff that were being said are not so. The conditions look ideal for playing football.
I honestly think that the FIFA would not put the players totally at risk by not trying to find some ways to ventilate these new stadiums in the right way for these players to stay cool enough to play. Because imagine these guys going out, most of these guys are playing in Europe and going to a hot place, and playing these games. You're going to cause massive injuries, soft tissue injuries eventually. So I have full confidence in FIFA that they would have done the right things for the players, Yeah.
Here is Iran and the attack. Iran, ball played into the box. Oh, well defended there. Declan Rice coming back. Here is Shaw. Booting this one long upfield is Luke Shaw, won by Iran. But England back in possession with Mason Mount of Chelsea. Mount playing this one. Nice diagonal pass finding Trippier on this right side here. Trippier, poor pass by Trippier. They should be defended well. But Saka, and he fouled his man right there. Big up Gunners boss. Always good having you on, man, as usual. And he says, Gunners boss, bigging you up in a Piney, bigging you up in a Sir Swaby.
Hey, Piney.
So him not watching the World Cup, him just listening. He's boycotting the World Cup,
I know. I've heard the conversation.
I don't know why he's boycotting it, but he
all right,
is.
Piney. We'll keep you entertained and informed.
We are in the 41st minute of the game. England leading by a 0-0. Goal scored by Jude Bellingham of England. Harry Maguire having a good game so far. Manchester United fans will be very happy about this, that their star centre-back is having a good World Cup so far in this first game against Iran, making some very good passes and getting some headers when they have corners. Here's Jude Bellingham back to Harry Maguire.
Man is going to step away for a few minutes.
Yeah, man, not a problem. Yeah, man. All right. Harry Kane with it for England. To Mount, to Shaw. Jude Bellingham to Stones. Stones to Trippier. Trippier back to Stones. Stones, midway Iran's half. Out here to the left to Luke Shaw, the man who assisted on the first goal, to Sterling. Sterling back to Shaw. Shaw to Rice inside to Stone coming further right where he finds Trippier back to Stones at the halfway line. Stones in the center circle playing this nice, beautiful diagonal to Shaw. Shaw not able to bring that one under control, but given back to England. And here is England. Oh, Sterling. And that's a corner kick. Good passing by England, trying to find Stones, breaking into the box there, trying to find Sterling. Was Mason Mount overweight pass, and so the Iranian covering defender was able to get back on it. Here's a corner kick for England down their left, the right side of the Iran's defense. Shaw with the corner kick. Corner taken high, looping ball into the box. Maguire with the header. Oh, what a beautiful volley by Bukayo Saka of Arsenal. He has scored his first World Cup goal. Goal. Bukayo Saka of Arsenal giving England a 2-0 lead in the 44th minute. A ball, corner kick came in. Harry Maguire going high, heading it down on the volley of the left foot into the old onion bag. It is England 2, Iran 0. Saka with a beautiful strike.
I walk away for 2 seconds and you went nuts, man. I walk away for 2 seconds and you went nuts, man. Hey, Arsenal Nation, Gunners boss, and you love that. Great goal. Great goal. Adjust his feet, he did clean. Hey, so now they're in full control. So let's, all the English fans can relax now.
Yes.
A couple of my friends can relax and can start drinking beers now. Always still only Monday morning. If I tell you how many friends I've had who took off today just to watch this game.
Well, at least you guys have Thursday coming up.
Yes.
And Friday.
Before blowing up.
Yeah, Friday as well, because I know because
again, Sterling score 3.
Oh, here is Shaw for England. Let's see if we can get this one for the people. To Trippier to Stones to Pickford booting this one upfield to Harry Kane. Here is Saka, foul. Referee says play, and here's Jude Bellingham with it to Kane. Here is Harry Kane. Oh, ball played in. Oh, Raheem Sterling. England 3, Iran 0, and this could be a walloping. What a goal.
Very good execution.
Beautiful.
Very
quick
good.
Transition. Ball played by Pickford. A Mount turning in the middle there. Saka fall. Referee played a good advantage. Then Bellingham playing it out to Kane. And Kane getting past his man. Swinging that one in. Raheem Sterling with the one time. I don't know what. But just trying to get that one on target. And he just side-footed it in, outside of the right foot. It is England 3. Wow, what a goal. What courage, what poise, what confidence by Raheem Sterling. Go ahead, Coach Swaby.
And we discussed it earlier when we said that, there's a danger in Iran coming and opening up themselves, because England do have the capacity and the ability to go through them quickly. And you see it now. The referee did a great job letting that play on. I don't know if he went back and give him the card, but either way, England is in full control right now.
Yeah, and the Iranians are complaining. They are remonstrating, they are demonstrating, and they are complaining. 14 minutes to be added on.
Oh, they can't complain about that. The keeper was down.
So 14 minutes of additional time to be added on.
Remember, you and I said 10 minutes. 14
Yeah.
is still within the realm of what's happening. Let me step away again, my friend. Give me
man. All right, no problem. Bellingham taken off it by the Iranian defense, but England is back in possession. Really good playing so far by this team, this English team. Really playing well. Must give them credit. A lot of poise, a lot of passing. Saka. Oh, what a play. And this could be a corner. Referee says corner kick. I think the Iranians need halftime right now. Too much complaining. I think they need halftime right now. Corner kick for England, headed out by Iran. Jude Bellingham to Trippier. Trying to find Saka. Trying to set up Mount. Just needed a little bit more weight on the pass right there. But England all over Iran. All over them like oil on a drill. Here is Stones. Stones with it. Saka to Trippier. Back to Stone. 4 minutes of time added on already played. We have around 9 minutes before this first half comes to an end. Ball played out to this left side, finding look like Shaw there, and then it's with the man Mount, who over here to now Saka. Saka being hustled, losing possession there. Still England. Really good game so far from England. Nothing that we can complain about in terms of their play. Really dominating performance this. Dominating.
I'm back, my brother. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Dominating performance this by England. Dominating performance.
Yes. And I think England haven't even gone into second gear yet. They haven't been pushed back. So England can use their 5 sub in the second half. This is going to be a test to see how Southgate is going to manage. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you, man. Yeah.
This is going to be a test to see how Southgate manages the second half and look at the players' information and take off who need to be taken off, put who need to, because now you're in full control of this game.
Exactly.
You can get other players in who you know is right there, and the cuffs are starting to get them in a rhythm also in the World Cup and get those jitters out. But again, it's his team. You and I can only sit here and watch and see what he's going to do. But this is a perfect situation. How England manages second half is going to honestly tell how far they can go.
Yeah, because I think they can take off some of these players because they have a game against the USA coming up. That I think is going to be tougher than this one. So
yes,
I think they have the 2 tougher teams to play, so they may need to rest some of these players.
Yeah.
Give them some time.
Yeah.
Saka again causing some problems down this right side. The Iranians are struggling lot of people are talking about the fact that the 3 goal scorers are black players.
You can say
Are black players.
it's from the continent. It's from our continent.
Yes. Some say they could all play for Jamaica, you know. Some say that Jude Bellingham could play for Jamaica. Ryan Sterling, as you know. Well, not Saka. Not Saka. Saka could have played
from
for
Nigeria.
So I don't know about that.
But then again, you know, it's from Nigeria. There's places in Nigeria the accent is almost Jamaican, so it could be. It could be.
But Iran not having even a shot on target, not causing a lot of problems, any at all for this English team. Pickford he hasn't had anything to do in goal. The defense haven't had anything to do. I mean, they're just all over Iran. You know, you can see if you look at how the Iran team is now. They have 5 players in the English half, but they are just out of position. They are not pressing. They are not ball winning, not pressing, nothing at all. So this could get ugly. We have around 6 or 5 minutes of time to be added on, to be played. See, we have a call here. So let me see if we can take this. Let's see if we can. I think we have a call. We had a call. Oh, there we go. Yes, Spiny.
Morning.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, man.
Bad Swaby, where you going with?
Good morning, man. Welcome.
Morning. Swaby, what's Swaby there? I'm going to TV again.
Yeah, he will soon be back. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, me now watch the World Cup, me listen and I go and drive up the algorithm over here, you know?
All right, boss. Appreciate it.
Some people sit down like all CC or South to them, sit down in a group and chat. And them know say over here the algorithm, they know over a WhatsApp group. And me have to just share it over there and tell them to come over here, come join this one and give them input. Because them are great analysts to themselves, analysts to themselves, you know, have great analysis to themselves when them in the group and by themselves in the rum bar, you know. But them don't have no great analysis to come give to the public, you know, them G-Star and the whole long when I do their chat. Because you know, I'm going like, come over here, so come like, share, subscribe, and show no friend them a work. So see thing here, after it I go on to your World Cup, so that you subscribe to the team and get no friend them to subscribe. And that they are telling me, you know.
So Fanny, what are they finding? Say if they're yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I hear some son at the background. Yeah. There's some bad son. A chance for Iran. Oh, and he kicks it away. That was an opportunity, but I'm getting a bad feedback from you so quickly. But over there, you have to put this message not in here. But the sound is terrible, man. It sounds like you're
maybe I working on I know you're cold, so I don't want the internet to freeze up because I know you're cold bad when I'm there.
Okay. Yeah.
Out of the mountain, it's cold. But hold on, maybe I two me have on the headphone.
Yeah, man, it's terrible.
Better now?
100%. Yeah, I'm saying that you have to tell them over in the group. You
just go over there and tell them, man. Me just spread it over there and tell them. Me just share it over there and tell them. And the one CC just over there chat just a chat for that type.
Yeah, man. Huntley's back though.
Oh, that partner.
Big up yourself, the general. What go on?
I cannot complain, brother. Cannot complain. You know, it's an early morning. I'm watching football. I'm talking to man is man. I'm talking to you. What else can I do?
And the people in the comment section, you left them out. We have to pick them up.
Let me start over. The most important part of this equation is the people in the comment section. So let's start with them. I'm spending my money with the people in the comment section. Man is man, Piner, and I'm watching World Cup football. Come on, man.
You mean? Are the We the people in the comment section and the viewers are the most important, Man's man are number one because that him bring the show to us.
Yes.
And then the people them who supporting the show. So all we asking the people to continue support the content and go and do something. Man, what happened to Tricknick and the other people them? Me not see y'all play them again, but them not the fan board again.
No, man, you see Prestige Finance thing I run and Tricknick had played, man. What you talk about? Every time the show start, Tricknick play, man.
But we still have to get Prestige Finance and Tricknick a big plug. Like one I do, want to just bring some little more money to the thing because we know say we are buying for no product, So management expose on us, want to do some.
Hey, yeah, you need to get some. You need to get some Tricknick barbecue sauce and jerk sauce and all of those things for the Thanksgiving.
A Tricknick in I put in the turkey tomorrow. How you that?
Oh, all right, boss.
Tomorrow when I started the turkey from tomorrow to put it down in the fridge to make it go up. Being a Tricknick there use. So people wanna go over a Tricknick and go try out Tricknick over Tricknick.com and do enough, Because them have some good product. Great product them have over there. I hope them know that them send me a little check. So I am sure in the World Cup, yeah. So Tricknick people, my little check to go in. Right over, I am sure. I don't need it before it come. Yeah. So
all right.
Program,
the free kick for England.
You want a big bright that thing I go on. Yeah. So here what now? Me just come over here to give a little trouble and bless up the people. As me say, Ryan Sterling stuck a quadruple for the World Cup because he more dominate big time. Bigger than the last time. Yeah.
All right, bless up, Piney. Always appreciate you calling in. Been a minute, but we're glad when we have on the man.
Yeah, man, you don't know what trouble. Me miserable, so I saw me see, I don't know.
Yeah, man. All right.
Comment. Let's put yourself. Thank you for cutting out, taking risk and on a job to be here with us, knowing to say the boss come catch, like it come catch me, I might not have a job tomorrow, but you know what? Man have money, we still have to survive if we lose the job to stay over here.
Yeah.
Come on. Go on, bless up.
All right, finally. Yeah. So I think that is halftime.
Yes.
It is halftime. All right, so let's look at some of the stats. Let's show some of the stats, and then only I'm going to show them, and then you can comment on them. So you see the player rating they have. I mean, we won't look at that because, like I said, totally dominated by England. All right, Raheem Sterling scoring there. You see how the goals were scored.
Yes.
Ball possession, right? 82 to 18 in favor of England.
Yeah.
Expected goals 0.80 for Iran, 0.15. Big distance there. You seen it, Huntley?
No, I'm seeing it.
Total shots, England 7. 1 for Iran. England 4 on target. 2 off target. 1 blocked. 4 corner kicks, none for Iran, 1 outside, 3 fouls, 1 yellow card to Iran, none for England. Big chances created, England 1, Iran none. England hit the woodwork, 1 counter-attack by Iran, 1 counter-attack shot, 1 shot in the box by Iran, 6 by England, 1 shot outside the box. Pickford has not made a save yet. Passes completed. England 407 passes. Whoa. To Iran 88. That's
Just
sad.
pause 1 second there, man. This is where I would be a little bit concerned because although England have had 80% of the ball, 82% of the ball, they have not generated enough clear-cut chances. Yes, they have scored 3 goals. Can't take away that. But if you see, Iran goalkeeper have only made 1 save. So that would be a concern of mine going into the second. I'll try and fix to see if we can create better opportunities to get shots at goal. Right now, if you keep scoring, if you score 4 more goals and the stats don't read, Iran keeper making only 1 save, then hey, your percentage of conversion is way up, right? But if you look at it right now, Iran keeper only had 1 save,
Yeah. So
you look at the passing. the stats are overwhelming for England.
Yeah.
400, 366 passing
Accuracy, 90%.
90%.
Yeah.
That's, you can't argue that. That's exactly what we're seeing. But keep going, man.
All right. So if you look at dribbles, 56%. Iran, possession loss, 60. Well, England is losing more possession than Iran. I guess because they're possessing the ball more, then they would lose more possession of the ball.
Yeah.
Right? They would turn over it more than Iran. Also, look at the duels won. So it means that England winning back the ball more than Iran, right? Almost double the amount of time. But two of the goals that England scored, the Saka goal was from a corner.
Yes.
Right? The Bellingham goal was from a free kick that really led to the goal. So like you're right. Though they have scored, they have not created a lot of chances in scoring. Aerial duel 1-6 versus 3, tackles, interceptions, and clearances. Iran, leading in terms of clearances and interception because they have been doing more defending. Yes.
So the stats is right down where would nothing surprise you and I about what's there. It's accurate. What I would say right now is what we discussed earlier before the half ended is how England's going to approach this second half. I personally think that England should go for the kill, but also get some fresh legs in there, right? Because in every team you have from 1 to 26. So the top 11, your best team 11 started this morning. So the next 5 guys who is going to play a pivotal role in your team, you should get them in about 55, 60 minutes. Get some of them in because you don't want to overburden yourself by putting them all on at the same time. And all of a sudden someone get an injury and then you burden your whole team to sacrifice for something else. So you basically
or he could go it the next way. He could say, listen, the chances, for example, of this player playing are he has the lowest chances of playing. Like Callum Wilson, for example, he could say, listen, Callum Wilson may not get a game if Kane is playing based on the amount of matches. So listen, let me just play him in this game. Why? Because this is going to be it. So he could also make like a couple of substitutions to ensure that a couple of players at least leave the World Cup with minutes under their belt.
True.
You understand me? Because going ahead, he may have his 5 substitution like for almost every game, unless there is something. Like he could say, all right, let me take out Pickford and give the third string goalkeeper a chance because he may not keep for the rest of the tournament. And this is an ideal opportunity to plug him in. Could that be something that they do as well, just to ensure that all their players?
No, good point. Because if you look at Italy, the last time when Italy won the Nation League, they did that, where they used the entire team, the entire roster, to facilitate that players were fresh in each and every game. What you're describing right now is just a scenario for the younger players towards the end of the game, the last 10 minutes, you get those kids in to get their feet wet, right? Knowing that your top five subs are still ready to go.
Yeah.
Because you must manage this, the way how he manages this second half is going to tell me if England have the execution to go far in this. We're not going to say win or lose. We're just saying how they look at it, the second half, how they manage the second half, how they organize themselves the second half to make sure that they can get in the next game against the U.S. full throttle. Because I'm telling you right now, if this was the U.S. team up 3-0, the U.S. is going to make changes to make sure that they're ready for the next game.
Yeah.
And you have to do it like that.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing, you can't if you score, listen, you want to score 2 or 3 more goals. Yes, that's fine. You want to score goals. But if you score 8 or 9 goals, you still get only 3 points.
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah.
3 points.
And unless you're saying that the other 2 teams are going to beat Iran. Therefore, the amount of goals we score could determine who finishes first, second, and all of those things. So they could, you understand me? So like I said, the first 15 minutes of the second half is important, that England just come out and try to get a couple more in that time, and then they can make adjustments.
The first 15 minutes, England have to go out and get a couple more goals to just take the pressure off the team, right? Because worst come to worst, something happened and Iran scoring is 3-1. That now it fuels Iran now to push England back.
Yeah.
Right. So
I haven't seen anything which is the same thing with Qatar yesterday. I didn't see anything from Qatar that suggests to me that they can score a goal. And so far, I haven't seen anything from Iran that says to me this team can score a goal. I see Pesa here saying, answer this for me only. He's saying that chances created don't win matches. Goals do. I think that's what he's saying. But you have to create chances to score. But go ahead, coach.
No. He's right on the sense that goals win matches. But you have to get your team in a situation where there's rhythm in the attacking third, where chances are possible, right? Because if you're not breaking teams down, it becomes long-term an issue for you, right?
Yeah.
Remember, the first goal, good play in between the lines, get the ball down to the wing, service, good goal. The third goal also, good interpassing, ball went wide, whipped the ball over, Sterling stepped in, nice goal, right? 2 really nice goals. The second goal that Saka scored now is basically a ball come off our head and it bounced perfectly for him.
Yeah, well, Harry Maguire really did well.
No. I'm just saying that he jumped over the guy, put it down, but in that scenario, it's very difficult to say, hey, that's exactly what he wanted to do. Right?
Okay.
The ball fell perfectly for Saka, and Saka finished it. Yes, goals win matches, but you need to get in a situation where you're creating chances. Because that builds confidence in the forward movement. It builds belief in the system of play also. Right? So that's where that comes from. We're not knocking. I did said earlier that if England scored 3 more goals and the keeper don't make a save, that means England's batting 1,000, right?
Yeah.
So, I did say that. So that's where I'm coming from. But it's good to create chances.
Yeah. I like this because I see someone here, Ramsdale, Trent Alexander, White. I think those players, this is a game you want to play Trent in.
Yes.
Bring him on.
Yes. Because now he'll be free. He'll be free to play.
Exactly. This is the kind of game you want to bring him on in. And that's what I'm saying. You could look at it because he may say, if in a tough game, if I'm going to change Trippier, I'm going to put on Walker.
Yes.
Right? So that's like a second substitution on that side. That could be it. If I'm going to remove Maguire, I may not put on Ben White. I may put on Connor Cody, right? If I change, say Saka, I may put on Foden. So which other winger can I give Rashford a game in this? Seeing that he's like the second option, off the bench, and maybe that is what he needs to do in this game. Seeing that they are so dominant in possession, they are under no threat whatsoever. I think that is something that could be done.
And the players are going into a situation where it's not pressurized because the first 45 minutes took the pressure off them. All they want to do now is go out there and execute, and they're all motivated to go out and execute. So, like I said, you and I will have another long conversation about how the second half is managed, right? Yeah. Because these players are not going on the field just to go on the field. These players want to, go out and knock down the door and say, hey, coach, listen, I'm right here. I might not be starting right now, but I want to be the first off the bench whenever.
Exactly.
So that's where the management comes in now.
And he probably going to keep Keane on because he probably wants Keane.
Yeah, to get a goal.
To get a goal, yeah. So
But hold on.
Yeah.
But hold on. Because England don't have another prolific 9 like Keane. So I personally think that after 60 minutes, he probably will be the first one coming off. Just to come and say, Keane, all right, fine, you didn't score, you gave an assist. So now let's get yourself in the recovery right away. We have a game again in the next 3 days, right? 4 days. So you need to get yourself recovered right away. Don't even sit on the bench. Go right into the changing room and start your recovery.
Yeah, good point. Well, the second half, getting ready to be restarted, and then, good game. I mean, if you're a fan of the EPL, you probably should be happy that England is doing well. I know a lot of persons says, "Oh, we're not supporting England," But I think because we watch so much EPL, they give us a lot of the football that we consume. It's good to know that they are doing well. As a team are heading out for the second half of the game.
You always want the country that you watch your football from, your favorite country or favorite destination to watch your football. You want that country to do well. All right. You want, even if you don't have them as a favorite to win the World Cup, you want them to do well because it reinvigorates your league when they go back.
Yeah, and then, listen, if England does well in the World Cup, the argument that which league is the best league is even strengthened by that. You don't necessarily need it, but it gives more credibility.
Absolutely.
To the argument as well.
Yes.
I see Iran making
support the point.
Yeah. Iran making some substitutions. I think they have made a couple of substitutions. That's the Iran team. Number 7 out, number 19 on. I think they made a couple substitutions. Remember that goalkeeping substitution doesn't count as one because it was a head injury, right? And so there is a substitution allowed for head injuries at this World Cup. First time that is being implemented, first World Cup that you're allowed 5 substitution as well. So
you know where they got that from, right?
Huh?
You know where they got that from?
The 5 substitution rule?
No, not the 5 substitution rule. The goalkeeper head injury.
Tell me where they get.
US soccer.
Huh?
US soccer.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, man. US soccer to get it from.
Yeah. All right. So the second half is up and running.
Again, Iran game started. Iran again is pressing very, very high, and Pickford almost misplayed one just now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust Pickford, man.
Listen, man, just say the truth, man. Say what's in your heart. Don't hide from it. Ramsdale's a better goalkeeper. just say what's in your heart. There was no Everton fan here.
I don't trust it. Merseyside is very close to Liverpool. Liverpool. Well, the Merseyside derby is Liverpool.
But I've told you my opinion already. I think Ramsdale, but because he'd been there for a while and he has the experience, and the last Euros, he played well, right?
Yes,
he played well. So he hasn't done anything to not earn the number 1 shirt again.
You know what is funny though with the English goalkeepers, including Ramsdale, England and the attack. This is Saka, just that one stopping under the leg, collected by Kane, who plays it into the box, headed out by Iran, cleared further up.
It's coming up right now. England had a very good build-up just now, about 12, 13 passes, moving the ball to the line like we discussed first half, really quickly, one touch, two touch pass.
Yeah, and this is what happened when you're pressing the way Iran does.
Yes.
You end up, the team uses the half spaces to, Saka was offside. Should not have been offside there because he can see right across the line. Always sad when players at this level get caught or called for offside when they can see across the line. I mean, it's just a little bit of impatience.
Yes, it's you're looking across the line. It's not like you're receiving the ball from the right fullback. So somewhat your body might have been turned. You receive the ball from the midfielder at an angle, so you should have at least adjusted your body.
For England, yellow card, foul on Harry Kane. This is what you don't want as well. Sorry about that. You don't want your key players to get injured at this time.
Yeah.
And in a game like this at this point, because you understand me? You already basically.
I remember Harry Kane had an issue a couple of years ago with his ankles, Remember that? He had a major problem with the ankles a couple of years ago.
That was a poor challenge, though. Yeah. Poor challenge. Could have left the man injured there. Poor challenge.
Yeah. Ooh, watch the replay. Coming up in about 3 seconds. Watch the replay.
Poor challenge.
Watch the replay. Watch the replay. Wow. I turned my system really, really down. It's not bleeding back in it, right?
No, man, it's all right. Yeah, that's a poor challenge, man.
Yeah, man, poor challenge. It looked even worse on the replay.
Yeah, poor challenge. Poor challenge. He's up, which is a good sign.
He's walking fairly good. So he's
yeah. Callum Wilson is
this is really a Trent. It's really a Trent now.
And Trippier is very good, Trippier normally.
Yeah, Trippier is good also, very good.
Yeah, because he normally takes a lot of the free kicks for England as well. Trippier.
This is right in Trippier wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Right in his wheelhouse. Hit the wall.
Well, Kane is back up and he's out, so
he's back and he's playing.
Yes.
He's playing. So the game I've gotten a little bit chippy because right now Trippier is down also. It's getting a little bit chippy right now.
Yeah, I think you have to manage games like this very well because again, you don't want at this stage, you don't want a player to be injured. And you feel like a team like Iran coming out, they're coming out. Listen, you're giving them, a coach is going to say, you're giving these guys too much respect. You need to,
Yes, naturally.
Get some time.
Hey,
exactly.
The last couple of minutes, we even though we stepped up the press, it was too much respect. We got to get close and leave something on them. So let's really see how they're gonna manage this. But I think England can avoid some of this close nipping at the ankles by just moving the ball quickly.
Move the
ball quickly. Do not spend time on it.
What? England fan without his shirt? What were they taking him out of the stand?
One of the World Cups, so we're gonna spend some more time talking about the other things happening around and in the stadium. The games better be good, so we can focus solely on the football. Again, they're doing the same thing again. They're forcing the ball towards Hurricane.
Harry Maguire.
Maguire.
Yeah. Still, England 3 in the 53rd minute. We make it. Pickford playing this one, booting this one long up the field, right in the center circle. Bellingham not able to win the second ball here, but again, England is coming forward through Saka. Just at the top of the Iranian half, still Saka with it. Trippier make the run on the outside, but Saka comes back. Well, Bellingham, Saka, good combination play here. Here is Mount. Mount finding Bellingham. Bellingham with it, beating his man. Is Bellingham getting into the box? Still Bellingham, ball played across. Knocked out for a corner. Knocked out for a corner. England, as we have seen, they have been very strong in terms of their use of the set play. So this could be problems again for the Iranian team. All the English players so far, I mean, not handled well by the goalkeeper.
It's another corner coming up again also. I think England score from this. It changed the mood of the game. Take the sting. Poor corner.
All the English players almost over 7, with the exception of goalkeeper Pickford, who hasn't done a lot, and Declan Rice. But all the other players are over 7, or at 7 in terms of their rating, 7 out of 10. Most of them haven't. Yeah, corner taken. Not a good one by Trippier, but one back by England.
And sometimes with the rating, with the player ratings, I don't understand why a player like Declan Rice wouldn't have 7, and he's doing his job, right? He's doing his job. Not like he's coming under any immense pressure. He's doing his job.
Yeah.
So I think doing your job and doing your job well, regardless of who you're playing against, should give you a 7.
And unless they're saying, because sometimes with these things we don't count possession given up, like how many passes did he make, bad passes and stuff. That's what we probably need to check, how many individual players. So let me look at the Declan Rice stats so far.
Yeah,
and
click on
see.
Declan Rice and see what happens.
All right, so look at it. That's his heat map right there. 55 minutes, 60 touches. Well, accuracy is 58. Long ball. So just one bad pass so far. No shots. Look at his defensive work. One duel. Yeah. Only 2 times he has lost possession. Yeah. So maybe that is what.
But again, not to be argumentative, but if you only lost 2 possessions and you have 90, what? Scroll back down. I think it was 98% in your possession.
Yeah. 98%. Accuracy.
Accuracy. All right, and you lost 2 passes. If that keep you under 7, then why? But again, the different metrics they're going by. Maybe they're looking at him getting caught out of position. Maybe, but
yeah,
still wouldn't say much because Iran hasn't done anything with that. If he did get caught out of position, so. But listen, I think you're doing a decent job. I think you should be 7. At least 7.
Yeah. All right, let's see what I can get out of this.
I think Iran come out this second half determined to prove a point that they can play.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Pressing, and they're pressing a little bit more as well.
I think the quality of their front 3 is lacking. There was a lovely pass played in between the centre backs just now.
Poor
and
control.
poor touch. Poor touch.
Poor touch. Poor touch by there.
Yeah.
It's amazing how a new coach comes at Manchester United and like even Luke Shaw has transformed in terms of
Luke
his
Shaw.
yeah.
Luke Shaw issue was never Luke Shaw talent, you know. Luke Shaw have a very educated left foot, you know. It was Luke Shaw mental state, you know, as what Jose said, because he didn't want to work. He thought that coming into Man U with that big price tag was just gonna have him play. You know, and I a new coach coming in and he's working hard because at one point he was overweight.
Yeah.
You know,
Leon Harry. Maguire. Here is England in possession. Let's just see. Mount coming deep to Stone to Rice getting in between the lines. This looks like Saka. Good ball by Saka here to Bellingham. Was it Sterling? Bellingham, and then Saka came in to get the return pass but never worked out. But throwing for England. Luke Shaw with the throwing midway the Iranian half, thrown into Bellingham to Shaw. Iran winning possession here. Been held up beautifully by the forward, trying to get it forward for Iran, but all England still back to Pickford in goal. Prone to a mistake every now and then. Pickford booting this one long. Saka not able to take that one under his control. Cleared upfield by the Iranian defenders. It goes out, and it is a throw-in for England, taken quickly. Thrown it into Maguire. Or is it Stones? Stones to Bellingham. Bellingham to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw to Sterling. Sterling being bundled over. Referee says play on. Back to Maguire. Maguire going far right. Looking for Trippier, who heads it on, but won by Iran. Here is Iran with an opportunity. Ball played back to the center circle. Iran coming forward. Shot on target. Going wide that time. First shot in anger by the Iranians in the second half as they continue to trail England by 3 goals. And we are in the 61st minute of the game. First game of today. We also have right after this Senegal versus the Netherlands. And we think that that's going to be a big one.
That's going to be a firecracker.
Yes, that's going to be a big one. No Sadio Mane, but still a very good Senegal team with Van Dijk and Ake and Delit. You have Koulibaly and yes, you have Mendy in goal. Yeah, Coyote. I think Chiki Coyote. Who's now what? Not enough. Yes.
A really good chance right here. Good job. Great goal by Saka. Great goal by Saka. Banking on himself, coming through.
Here, Sterling beating one. Saka on the right. Still Saka. Cut it in on the left. This is what he does for Arsenal. Still Saka. Oh, what a goal! He must be an Arsenal player. I am telling you, this boy is something else. Bukayo Saka cutting inside. They're not able. Listen, these Iranians did not do their homework. They didn't do their homework. You can't allow him to come inside on the left foot. You have to send him.
That's poor defending.
You have to send him.
And watch even the second defender who came. And basically, look. No effort.
Goalkeeper had no chance that time.
I mean, 3 guys.
Your scouting of the team should let you know that there's one thing you don't want Saka to do. and that is to come in on his left. He's poor on the right. You have to send him down the right. And 1, 2, 3 defenders all gave him room to come in on the left.
And even when he forced it on his left foot again on the second or third touch, no one stepped after. They just gave up. Like, you know where it's going. If you know where it's going, then go with him.
The defender made a mistake and he substituted immediately.
Exactly.
England 4, Iran 0. Will Saka be able? Can't tell when last an Englishman has had a hat trick in a World Cup.
It's funny, you know, all the people who was abusing him after the last
Euros
championship with
the Euros.
that they lost to Italy.
Italy, the penalty
What's gonna
shootout.
happen?
Yeah. They were laughing at him. Disrespecting him. Rashford, Sancho, Jude Bellingham, talking about all the black players that miss penalties.
And you're talking about that. We didn't even mention Sancho.
Yeah, but he's not in the squad.
Not in the squad, he's not in the squad. You're right.
Yeah. Iran trying to come forward here.
They're taking him off. Saka is coming off. Or he's not. England immediately after scoring, like we discussed, they had 3 players up off the bench, ready to go.
Yeah, I'm telling you that you have to make some substitutions to give some players some games. Yeah.
Whoa! Iran just scored. You watch this goal, buddy. Watch this goal.
Here is Iran with the ball.
Good goal.
Good build-up play by Iran here. Ball played. Still Iran. Oh, what a shot. That is the man from Porto. Giving Iran a wink of a hope.
Yeah. Good execution.
Will Coach Southgate change his mind? Think just a good goal because the English defense was set up well. I think Harry Maguire allowed him to come on the inside to get off that shot. Was it Maguire? There you go. Harry Maguire. Look at this. He should have stayed in position. What he did, he tried to go forward, and then the ball was played behind him, so he couldn't come back. So poor defending by Harry Maguire right there. If there's anyone to be blamed, it would be him because the defense was already set. Allow the ball to be in front of you. He goes forward.
I'm going to tell you something. Before. He's down right now being checked out for some head injury.
Maguire?
Yes.
Yes, so something must be wrong with him because no,
we know something is wrong with him.
Because
Man U fans, I'm sorry.
He had no reason to leave out of the
He was in a good position to
good
cover.
Position, yeah.
And he stepped forward.
And then the ball is played behind him.
Yes. But also the 2 players that was outside defense, I remember who, I think it was Luke Shaw and somebody else, wasn't very aggressive forcing the ball back. So yes, Maguire ultimately made the error, but the 2 players closer to the ball at first didn't do enough to deter that ball coming inside.
Yeah. I think I don't know. He must be having a headache or something because that was just poor defending.
Yeah, I think they're gonna remove him. They're gonna take him off. They have Dyer up and ready to go, so they're taking him off. Let's see the replay again to see what happened. Maybe it happened before.
Somebody said Maguire drop asleep. No, but that's poor defending though.
Yes.
All right, if you see the replay, he could have stayed where he was because if the forward gets the ball, he could have blocked.
yes, if he stayed in position, he have a chance to at least deter the shot.
Yeah.
But he stepped. I'm trying to watch the replay. They haven't replayed it yet, even though they haven't replayed it, because I want to see what he saw, why he stepped, because it must have been something he saw that we're not seeing. They haven't replayed it yet. I can't. Hold on. Let me rewind it and take a look at it. Hopefully England doesn't score before I go back.
I don't know. Why did he move forward?
I'll tell you in a quick second. Here we go. I'll tell you in a second. There's no reason for him to step forward. He just panicked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
Why
just
did
panicked because he was in a good position the entire time, and he just hopped twice to his right, and the player recognized that he's vacating the space and attacked the space and ran into the space. There was nothing. There was no visual cue to tell him that the player on the ball was danger. No.
Yeah.
And even if that was a soccer player that has a great left foot, you still would want to be in that position to block the shot. I'm
Exactly.
watching again. I'm watching again. No reason, buddy. None. And then I don't know why he's sitting down, because there was no head injury, there's no collision before that or after that.
Maybe he was feeling ill before that, which led to the mistake.
Maybe.
Iran again. Could this be a second one for Iran? Blocked by the defense volley. That one goes out, and Pickford on one of his regular runs. Still 4-1, 78th minute, and England about to make.
They have Foden coming in
changes
with Rashford. Again, the talent that England have in their arsenal right now, they should be a team that walks into this World Cup.
Saka coming out.
Yeah. Saka coming out.
Rashford going in.
You have
Sterling coming out.
Mount coming out also. Sterling coming out. Again, quality coming off the bench. And I said this should have happened 10 minutes ago. It happened 10 minutes after.
Sterling going in, and Sterling coming out. Mount, Sterling, Saka out. Rashford in. Foden in. And Jack Grealish in. And Dyer had come in for Dyer came in for
goal again. As he come in, he scores. Rashford scores.
Yeah,
Rashford scores. But again, why is Ireland?
Let me do the comment for the fan. Long ball played up to Harry Kane and here is Marcus Rashford. Oh, cutting in. Again, he cuts in, scores off the left. Marcus Rashford! And the Manchester United fans are happy that their informed striker has scored. England goes up by 4, 5-1. They lead Iran. Go ahead, Coach Swaby.
I just have to question why is Harry Maguire still on the field.
He's not
Harry Kane. Sorry, Harry Kane's on the field.
Just want him to score a goal. That could be the only reason.
Yeah, but 5-1 up. He's a natural goal scorer. I don't think they need to feed the beast. He will get his goals. And we all know he will get his goals. Just running the risk of something.
Being injured, yep.
Something.
Yep. Good goal by Rashford. Again, the Iran defense is very poor, though, because they allowed him to come inside. They gave him the inside, which if you get inside, you have a whole lot more space to score. You have to give them on the outside, and so that the angle can be blocked off by the sideline, the goalkeeper, and the defender. If you allow him inside, you have given him.
If he beats you from there, then hey, kudos to you, buddy. Kudos to you. But if you give him inside, you're asking for trouble.
So Rashford with his first touch coming into the game scores for England to put them up by 5-1 over Iran. We are in minute number 73. Iran, there is no way back for Iran in this one. They were given a glimmer of hope by their talisman from FC Porto, but that's all it was, a glimmer of hope.
Oh, hey, because Maguire injury was a head injury, that substitution doesn't count. So England have an extra substitution now.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes. I just recognize that, yes, it's that head injury. So England do have an extra one. So I think they might take out Kane now.
And again, somebody is going to say, there you go. 5 goals, 5 black players.
Yes. Yes.
Yesterday, stadium looked good. Yes, Fresh God, the stadiums are really looking good, I must say. Stadiums are really looking good. Good pressing by Rashford, but Iran able to break the press, but losing it in midfield. Referee says play on, poor pass that time, but ball given back. All 5 goals ruled in. Saka scored 2, Sterling scored 1, Bellingham scored 1, Rashford scored 1. Good passing by England here.
Yeah,
Rashford trying to turn his man.
Harry's on his way off. Getting wrapped up in bubble wrap now.
Also, Iran making a substitution. All right, big up Jason. Welcome to the chat. Says Ivan Tony coming on for Hurricane. Oh, sorry, Wilson for Kane. That's a good one. So Callum Wilson getting a taste of World Cup action.
Now, what would be special now if he scores?
Yes. Imagine.
If he scores, because I would love to see the headlines in England tomorrow.
So 5 substitution made by England. I think they still can make one more because the Harry Maguire one was because of a head injury, which would be good because they could get to bring in some other player, maybe a Henderson could get a run out.
No, I personally need Henderson to rest.
The Liverpool men don't want the Liverpool players to play. I don't understand.
No, not. He can play the next game. He can play next game. He just this one give him a rest.
That was an opportunity for Iran, but the forward there
just swung
wasting it. Not enough composure. Should have at least tried to get that on target. Your coach will always tell you accuracy before power. Want to thank Jason. He's given his super sticker today because he wasn't able to do it on Friday. Appreciate it. People, that's something that you can do to support the platform. Every time you make a comment, right beside the comment section, you can give a super sticker or a super chat to help the channel I Am Sure Sports. So thank you, Jason. Always appreciate it. He always puts his super stickers in 2 shades of green. because that represents Calabar, and he's a former Calabar man. You know how it is. So when you do yours, do it in your school color. Maybe you should do it in the color of the team that you're supporting. Brazil, Argentina, Holland, France, I don't know, Cameroon. This is a little player that I like, Phil Foden. Really gifted on the ball. England in possession here with Jack Grealish. Next good dribbler with the ball here is Grealish. Grealish finding, it looks to be Rashford. Is it Rashford? But giving that one away. One by Iran. England pressing them in the box here. Ball given back to England. Foden in possession right here. Foden, Grealish working. Nice combination passes. Back in defense to Dyer. Dyer with it to Shaw out here on this left-hand side. Ball goes out. Referee says foul on play. Free kick for England. Will they be able to get a next one? Can Callum Wilson get in on the action with a goal? England again.
I think they can. I think they can. I think they will.
Rashford with it. Declan Rice to Stones. Looking very composed in defensive. Stones. You can tell he's a City man by the way he passes and plays the ball. Jack Grealish, the City man here, to Bellingham from Dortmund. Still Jack Grealish back with it. Always plays at walking pace, Jack Grealish. You know, oh, poor pass that was that time. That's what you call commentator's curse. Gareth Southgate drinking something there. Don't know what it is, but I suspect it is something to cool him down, as his team are in a very comfortable position. They lead this one by 5-1. Remember, if you're watching and you have not done so yet, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Right after this, we'll do our breakdown of the game, and then we will have a new stream of the Senegal versus Netherlands game. And you don't want, trust me, you don't want to miss that one. In footballing term, they would say that is a cracker-jacka. You don't want to miss it, I'm telling you. So we have around 10 minutes or so to go in this game, plus time to be added on. Iranian players seem to be having some issues here. They have used up their substitution.
That Jude Bellingham goal was excellent. Hey, and I'm looking back at that soccer goal now. It wasn't an accidental header. It was.
Yeah, he actually headed it down. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. That if you look at it, he actually headed it down.
Yeah. Just saw it just now. Actually look down and head it down towards him. That's good. That's good. That's good. So the Man U fans now and fan base can just, calm down for a little bit. He didn't calm.
He assisted on one. Well, he assisted on two.
Yes, on two.
He has 2 assists. One for Iran, one for England. So 2 assists for Harry Maguire in this one.
But the England assist is leading to a win.
There you go.
So they can't kill him. Or they shouldn't kill him.
So some would say that Harry Maguire is filling up the stats sheet.
On both sides.
On both sides. Poor pass by Bellingham. England with the possession. Jack Grealish. Still Grealish on it. This is what he does best. He just just moves around and get this ball. Leave Maguire alone. He's the best defender in England.
That's not like a City fan.
That's a United fan. Duckland is a United fan, man.
All right, here we go. Again, Rashford is in a great position. And oh my word. Great black defender. Rashford came in, this missed two defenders. I hit it off his left foot and it got blocked.
Phil Foden. Beautiful pass by Phil Foden. All the way out here to Marcus Rashford. He had the pass, didn't make it, still with Rashford. And this is where Cristiano Ronaldo has his issues with Rashford. He likes to go it by himself. Here is good defending by the Iranian defenders. But I think this is where a lot of players who play with Rashford struggle with him, is decision making. I think sometimes he has the pass off the angles and he goes ahead and he tries it for himself. If it works, it's great. But when it doesn't, then he stands to be scrutinized.
You have to.
Yeah, when you score, you remove the criticism. But understand, if that fails to go into the back of the net, you're going to be criticized because there are other options available.
Yes.
The Iranian coach seeking to lift the Iranian fans. Why? I don't know. Corner kick taken, poor corner kick it is. Referee is going to stop the play here. Some head injury.
Yeah, he could have rolled that ball back. I didn't see the
he had option.
Yeah. He could have rolled the ball back.
Yeah. I mean, the decoy runner, I can understand that. But if you look, right?
No, I saw it. There was a player.
Right here. Yeah. Right there in front of him. He should have passed that ball. And the City fans are come out in defense of Rashford. CR7 must not be upset with anyone. That's how he plays most of our 95% of the times.
Well, that's true. That's true. So don't be upset with somebody because they do what you have always done, but somehow this time when they did it would have benefit you, right? But the difference is that if CR7 got that ball in that position, he's probably gonna hit the back of the net. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where the criticism is not. It's not like it's not founded. It's there, but it's just not. You can't apply it because but not always. Most time he scores.
Yeah. We're in the 86th minute of the game. Jack Grealish playing it out to Trippier to Bellingham to Rashford. England still possessing the ball. Lots of passes here by this team. Really playing well, looking like they want to make this 6. And this must be a demoralizing defeat for the Iranians. Could this be another one? Oh, beautiful passing. Beautiful passing by England, but they were in the box and they just came out, lose it, and then Iran trying to launch a counter here. It's 4 defenders against 3 forwards. Don't think anything. The defenders are back in shape.
I'll tell you this, man. The Iranian fan will say this is Iran playing against a superpower. So victory was, not really guaranteed. But if this was against the US and it was 5-1, they would take it personal. Trust me.
Yeah,
they would take it personal. I guarantee we would not only have 2 yellow cards on the Iranian side. It would be a lot different. It'd be a lot different. Just to say.
And the 88th minute of the game. That's true. That's exactly how it would be. So England still can make another substitution because the Harry Maguire injury is because of substitution. Sorry, is because of an injury to his head, which means that you're allowed a substitution for that, but it doesn't look like Southgate is going to tweak his team anymore. See, welcome.
Total domination by England.
Total.
Domination by England.
Want to
Total
welcome
domination by our brothers from the African continent also. You know, applaud them.
Big up to Brian for joining the chat, and God bless you. Blessings every time. Duckland Senate says past and present and future Manu ballers who star up the World Cup so far. Big up Shaw, Rashford, CR7, Maguire, Bellingham, and Saka. Oh, Bellingham. I don't understand some of these Manchester United fans, you know.
They think spending money can solve their problem.
Big up Herando O'Connor as well. Welcome to the chat. Again, people, as we come into the end of this game, we'll be here around 10 minutes before we move to the second game. Remember to like the video, share the video, right? Show some love for the work that we are doing. It's England leading by 5 goals.
England again, my brother. England in again, my brother. And England score again. Jack Grealish, 6.
Ball played through here.
Yes.
This is.
And Wilson could have been selfish, and he wasn't.
Yeah, that you see what I mean. Good goal that time. Good work by Callum Wilson, playing it into Jack Grealish, who just tapped that in. It is 6-1. You see what I'm saying though with Rashford though. It's not Rashford with the assist. It's Callum Wilson. Isn't it Callum Wilson?
Wilson, yeah.
It's Callum Wilson with the assist.
He could have taken it. Yeah, he could have taken it.
Is it offside?
No, it's not. He's on.
Yeah.
He's on. I just saw the replay and the lines are drawn. He's on.
So that is where
So just like we said earlier, let's see the headlines now. Tomorrow in England.
Yeah.
That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny now. Because we have seen headlines like this in the past where we know who get the headline.
Yeah. I think this is where Rashford needs to mature his game. Like, if he were in a position like that, I could say that he would probably go for goal. That's the kind of player he is. Yeah. Sometimes you have to, and I said sometimes it works, but when it doesn't, problems. So England leading by 6-1. Goal scored by Jack Grealish of Manchester City, assisted by Callum Wilson, the Newcastle man.
Newcastle man is having an excellent season.
Yes, excellent season.
Excellent season. Loving what Newcastle is doing. Loving it. Loving it.
10 minutes to be added on. Why? I guess with all the substitution and all the goals.
Yeah, but if all the substitutions, if you have, say, each substitution takes 30 seconds.
There were 10 substitutions.
It should be 5. Even 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is not doing Iran any favors.
And honestly, it's not doing England any favors either. Because that's 10 moments they got to play. You want this wrapped up so you can get back and start recover.
Yeah. And maybe Southgate should make their final substitution, or maybe he's unaware that they have one.
Or maybe you and I have it wrong from the standpoint that they didn't sub him because of a head injury.
Yeah, man, it is. It said if you look at the thing that I have, you notice he's at the goalkeeper of the Red Cross on it.
Oh yes.
So it is concussion. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm following on FootMom also, and it didn't say that. Oh, it just popped up also. The moment you told me and I looked now, it's up, yeah.
Yeah. think they're just going to keep the ball. The Iranians, they're not even pressing. They're walking on the field. I don't think they're trying to win the ball. They just want this game to be over.
You're gonna have to kill this game right now. Just keeping the football.
Yeah,
keeping the football. You don't want to do too much extra running.
this is like 15, 20 passes so far by England. Could be more problems here for Iran. Jack Grealish is with it.
Listen, the only good thing that comes out of this for Iran today is that no red cards.
Yeah.
No red cards. So they still have their potential best 11 to go in the next game, right?
Yeah, and the goalkeeper, if his concussion don't the protocols mean that he's probably going to miss the next game.
He's probably going to miss the next game. Yeah. But
like a game like this, you know, why would they give so much time? I just, you know.
But I think it's a broken nose. They could get that patch up and he plays.
Okay, because it's not concussion, right?
Not concussion. It's a head injury, but it's not a brain injury. But you don't know how they're gonna, work it. But I honestly think that even if the starting goalkeeper was in the goal, none of these goals were on the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Big up KS Sports TV. Welcome. All right. Sir Swaby, I'm going to leave. Just give me 1 minute. So run it.
Yeah, man, I'll carry it. So management have blessed me to run the program right now. Iran still trying to play. Ball's in the far left. Good cross in the box. Luke Shaw clears right back to an Iranian player. Another cross in the box. England head clear. England's now on another counter attack on the right side of the field. Wilson making a run forward. Poor pass by, I think, Foden, trying to get that ball behind the defense. Poor defensive header by Billingham. Freed up Iran on a long ball on the right side, across the ball in, cleared by Dyer. Dyer plays to Shaw. Shaw plays it into Jack Grealish. Grealish been fouled by the Iranian midfielder. Free kick at half line. Yes, God bless you. All black players scored except the last goal. The sixth goal was scored by Jack Grealish. Well, if you want to say it's black, then we might clean him. Game still have 3 more minutes to go. We're in the latter part of the 6 minutes of extra time right now. Followed by England free kick to Iran in the 18-yard box, taken by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper that replaced the starting goalkeeper earlier. Long kick the ball all the way in the English half. Kick it out of play. So the throw on the right side for England, taken by Trippier. Ball thrown in, turnover by England. In again. Whoa. Iran in a 1v1, the goalkeeper. Pickford made a nice save. Ball comes off the crossbar. Could have been a better scoreline for great save by great save. 1v1. Pickford stick that right arm up. Got a touch on it. Ball hit the crossbar. Corner kick now for throw in for Iran. Ball comes in. England players are overly aggressive. Foul for Iran. Iran has a free kick to the right side of the English 18-yard box. Still have over a minute and 40 seconds left to play. Number 3, Absan, left footer, is about to whip this ball in. Look like he's lining up to whip it directly from the free kick on goal. But let's see what happens. Ball whipping. Pickford dealt with it, punches the ball to the right side of the box. Ball goes out for a corner kick. A throw in. Only 45 seconds left in the game, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Iranian team protesting something on the field. Not sure what it's about, but the clock is ticking away. Less than 20 seconds. Leave in the 10-minute extra overtime that was awarded by the referees. They're checking now if there is a penalty shout. The referee is walking over to the monitor right now to view VAR, and this is very quick because chances are this is probably going to be a penalty if they're calling him over to get it checked. So there's a possibility right now, penalty call. Let me see. Yep. Held on to the shirt. Don't know if it's enough to call a penalty. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, I think they're probably going to call a penalty. The shirt pulling by John Stone. Yeah, but I think probably going to be a penalty. Going to be very, very rare if the referee doesn't call this. And he's taking a long time. He's about to make a decision. Let's see what happens. Yep, penalty. It's a penalty. So this could look different. Instead of a 6-1, a 6-zip. Man and myself spoke about this a couple of times, that this is not where England wanted to have conceding 2 goals. No, it's a penalty. The keeper might save it or the kicker might miss. We don't know, but it's not a good look at this moment for England. Second half, like I said, first half and at halftime, all depends on how England manage this second half. Is going to tell you from a coaching standpoint and a player standpoint, how far can they go in this World Cup? The referee just make sure that everybody's outside the D. This is a problem for kickers because the longer it takes, you freeze them out. Keeper always have nothing to lose in this situation. Yep, you're on score, so it's 6-2. The referee is probably going to blow this game off the moment the ball is centered. Ladies and gentlemen, management did not give me access to the thread, the feed, so I really can't comment on anything that's being said in the thread right now. So,
All right.
man, like I was saying to the viewers just now, the game ends up 6-2, but it's not what we were looking for. England should have managed this second half much better than they did. Much better than they did.
I think that was a soft call on the penalties, though, to be honest. I don't know.
You and I know that every World Cup, the referees get different protocols. At some point, we will hear they give us a full lowdown on what they say is acceptable and what's not. In English league, that's not a penalty, right?
Yeah.
Right. In the German league, that's not a penalty. In the French league, in the Spanish league, that's a penalty, right? For you and I, that's a soft penalty. But because he had his shirt in his hands for so long, that's why the moment I saw it, I say it's going to be a penalty because he had it for so long.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, good game, good win for England, scoring 6 goals in their first game, able to give players a run out. That is good. Don't think they were under any pressure. Could this work against England? I don't know that, conceding 2 goals will affect them going ahead in this. One thing it does show is that if given opportunities, this Iran team will score because they just got a half a chance, they maximize it, got a set play, got a penalty. So teams like Wales and the United States shouldn't take this result as we probably can beat them as well because.
And I don't think you saw right before the penalty was awarded, they broke England down again, split the defense with a pass. And the striker got in. Good save by Southgate.
By Pickford.
Pickford. I keep calling him Southgate. Pickford. And it's kind of guard against this kind of things. I said to you from the first half after England scored the third goal, let's see how the second half is going to pan out. Me personally, I wouldn't feel good about this second half. I would feel great about scoring 6 goals, yes. But giving up 2 goals, is not what.
Yeah, because the second half ended 3-2. If you look at it half by half, it's a 3-2 half, which is not ideal, like you said, for your team.
Yes. And yes, England did better second half breaking down Iran. If you scroll down to the stats and let's see.
When you look at the SOFA score, Saka has 8.5, which is the best.
Yes.
In terms of the SOFA scores out there, he got the best. He has the best stats there. So you come down here.
Right, let me look and on FootMob that I use, they give him a 9.
There you go, and he gets a 9. So
they give him a 9 on FootMob.
Again, the ball possession didn't change a lot. 78-22.
Yeah.
Expected goal increased to 2.14 and 1.73. 13 shots, 7 on target, 8-3. So in terms of both teams, in terms of percentage shots on target, total shots on target are probably at the same percentage.
Yes.
For both of them. So that's not bad. Corner kicks, 8 for England, none for Iran. They committed more fouls, big chances, 2, and they missed 1, which is the one you were speaking of.
Yes.
Both hit the woodwork. Shot inside the box. There you go. So Pickford made a save. The Iranian keeper made a save. 796 passes, 90% pass accuracy. So England kind of kept that up throughout the game. 214 passes. So Iran were able to complete way more passes because in the first half they only had 88.
Yes.
So they did do a little better in the second half. In terms of loss of possession, England won more duels, meaning that loss of possession, Iran, I think, gave up more. Well, they gave up less because they had less possession of the ball, obviously.
And there is stats. Don't go too far. Don't move it yet. And there's stats also on football that I always like to look at. Let me tell you what it is. It's passes in the opponent half.
Yes.
England have 331 compared to Iran 66.
Yeah.
All right. And I look at that. I gauge that most of the time of the dominance of the opponent, right? Because if you're having 331 passes in your opponent half, that means you have spent more time camping out in their half.
Yeah.
Right. So, I England again dominated the game, but like you said just now, and like I've been saying, the second half 3-2, I don't think it's a good look.
Yeah. And see, Saka, like I said here, his SOFA ratings is 8.5.
Yes.
Who is saying that? Demo is saying that Hurricane is his man of the match. You can give Hurricane man of the match.
Hold on, let me look and see who they put on mine.
It must be Saka who is man of the match. Can't be Hurricane.
Yeah, hold on, let me check. I'm checking right now on because different platform give you different things, right? Let me see. No, on mine, look, Saka.
Yeah, it has to be Saka. There you go.
Saka.
And I have foot mob as well, And
Check
it is it's Saka.
Yeah, it has to be Saka. It can't be Hurricane. No, if Hurricane had 4 assists, no, that's different.
Demo just fighting against the Arsenal players, man. But it has to be Saka. There's no way Hurricane could be.
It has to be Saka. Hold on.
But maybe this will now remove some, because there's a lot has been said about Gareth Southgate in terms of him coaching this team. So I hope this has kind of, quieted the fans. Yeah.
Tell Demo that we'll beat him up later. All right.
You hear that, Demo?
You're just trying to cause mischief.
Yeah. Only said that Sir Swaby said that he will beat you later. Fabio Frano says Saka, I would say, because his penetrative run and take ons, key movement to free up space and give assists can't go unnoticed. All right. Jude also had a good game, good goal, but I think Jude gave away a lot of passes.
Passes. What the young man said earlier about Hurricane movement. Yes, we're not going to deny that Hurricane had a very good game. Very good game. Very, very good game. His movement to create that pass that he gave to Wilson earlier under pressure, and that led to the 6th goal that Jack Grealish scored. You cannot underestimate those second pass that led to the assist. Quality. He had a very, very good game. Very, very good game. But we can also say that without Saka play in the first 35 minutes.
Let me look at Hurricane assists, because it shows you on mine who had the assist. All right, assist Callum Wilson for the Jack Grealish goal. Assist Hurricane. All right, so Hurricane had an assist. Right, assist Sterling. All right, so Sterling had a goal. Sterling had an assist. Hurricane 2 assists. Maguire had an assist, and Shaw had an assist. So Hurricane had 2 assists.
On mine, he says it only has 1.
Yeah, but he assisted on the Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling.
And the Raheem Sterling goal.
Sterling and
Callum Wilson goal.
The Callum Wilson goal, yes. The Callum.
No, man. No. He only had 1 assist. Sorry, 1 assist.
Rashford. No, he has 2. He has a Rashford assist and he
Yeah,
has
the Rashford assist. Right, the Rashford one.
the Sterling goal. Yes, so he had 2 assists.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're not knocking what he did.
Yeah.
He did a very good game. But watching from the start of the game, Saka movement from outside into the half spaces, taking players 1v1, making passes in between the lines, also connecting. I think he deserved man of the match and scoring also 2 very, very good goals. Right? But listen, it's just my opinion. It's your opinion also, man is man. But everybody watching the game is gonna see from a different standpoint, and that's why the game is such a beautiful game.
Yeah. Do they? I'm wondering if they do the man of the match in the coverage that, because I'm not seeing them speak into that. But
No,
people,
I was looking also. I'm not seeing that also.
All right, so people will go in 7 minutes. You will, if you have the notification bell up, you will notice that we have a stream starting at 10:30. It's a different stream from this one, and that's around 7 minutes or so from now. We'll be leaving this stream, and one will be starting immediately. And that stream, we will be doing Senegal versus, right? So, Sir Huntley, we're going to make sure that you get the link for that stream.
I'm all set up now. The only thing is that I'm just going to run out to pick up something.
Yeah, man.
Notification came in, so I have to run to pick up something. So I have to go pick up something.
Yeah, so.
Now take more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, man. Do that, and then when you come, you'll have a new stream that you need to sign into and come on, right?
All right. So let me do that now.
Yeah.
No, and then we'll come back so we can recap. All right.
There you go.
Nice, man. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man.
15, 20 minutes. All right.
Yeah, man. All right. Bless it. All right. So, if you want, you can call in. We'll take one call because we just have a short time on the stream. You can call in, give your thoughts on this game, and then what we will do, we're going to have some other guests along with Sir Swaby for our next game, right? So just a few minutes left. So if you want, you can call in and share your opinion, give your thoughts on this game. Very good game. The win for England, easily done for them. So good win. Think whatever pressure was there on Gareth Southgate, an early win removes the pressure. All right, and so good win, good game. I call it the big one of the day. The big one of the day coming up, which is, man, it will be Senegal versus the Netherlands, and so yeah, in like I said that in what time is going down? In 5 minutes, we go onto that stream, and then you can join us over there. It will be a good one. So please make sure you don't miss it. Will be a good game. I think this is going to be the better of the 3 games that we would have seen. So we have one yesterday, one this morning, but I think this one is going to be a really, 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 really good game. So yeah, make sure you stick and you stay with I Am Sure Sports. You don't want to miss today. And if you're watching and listen, you're not yet a subscriber, you have to subscribe. You have to subscribe to I Am Sure Sports. Also, make sure before you leave, you like this stream, right? You hit the like button. You know how it is. You support the platform by that. When you do that, right? Hit the like button. But good game, good win for England. Good start to the campaign. Good start to the Arsenal man. Bukayo Saka. Sterling did well. Jude Bellingham. Everybody saying he's a Manchester City man. Some say he's a Manchester United man. Some saying he's a Real Madrid man. Some say he's a Liverpool man. I don't know. None of us know where he's going, but we will see. Is it all about where the most money is, or where he feels the most comfortable going? We will find out. Big up Nitro was also joined the stream. Demo Dre, blessings every time. Fabio Frano, Thanks for joining as well. But thanks to every single one of you for being a part of this broadcast. It is always our joy and pleasure to have you with us. Listen, again, good show. We're going to end this one because we have a show starting 10:30 on these same platforms to cover Senegal versus the Netherlands. All right. I am Management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. You know what we say when we get to this point. We are over and we are O-U-T out.
Yo, watch about dog. SK New Earths. The body out there. Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha, yeah. Someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.